Hey guys, welcome back. Mr. Will here. Video lesson for Thursday, April 30th, 2020 for the groups Feed Me Pie and Divide and Conquer. So, we are moving away from the wonderful world of percent change and percent error, and we are going to begin to explore something called equivalent linear expressions. Now, it's important to know before we dive into this what a equivalent expression is. An equivalent expression is an expression that have the same values for every possible value of the variable. Now, we're going to start talking about this by writing equivalent linear expressions. So, in previous years, you've learned how to write expressions in many different ways. We're going to look at this problem today to see if we can write an expression that would represent this problem in a couple different ways. So Micah and three friends bought a total of 4 bags of pretzels and drinks at a snack stand. If a bag of pretzels cost X dollars, we're going to represent the value with X, and the drink cost Y dollars, what expression could you write to show how much the friends spent in all? So really, we're just trying to represent this problem with mathematical terms, okay? And because we don't know the cost of the pretzels and the drinks, we're going to use something called variables. So a variable is a number, is a letter that takes the place of a number. So we have the variable x and we have the variable y. So we're going to use this x and y to write an expression. An expression is a number sentence that instead of using an equal sign, it just uses the terms. Okay, so there will be no equal signs because it's an expression. Okay, so let's say our first scenario, we're just supposing, suppose each friend bought 1 bag of pretzels and 1 drink. How do we represent that? Well, we could represent it as they bought a pretzel, which would be X, and they bought a drink, and that would be Y. So together, X plus Y is what one friend bought. But there are 4 friends. So it could be X plus Y plus X plus Y. That would be 2 friends. And then again, we could say plus X plus Y. And that would be the third friend. And then we had a 4th friend. So again, we would write, that's right, X plus Y, because they bought a pretzel and a drink. So we could solve this problem by writing it this way, okay? Pretzel and a drink for friend 2, pretzel and a drink for friend 3, pretzel and a drink for friend 4. Hey, we solved the problem. We were able to express this with a linear expression. How about that? Now, suppose instead of 4 friends each buying 1 pretzel and 1 drink, what if one friend bought all 4 bags of pretzels and another friend bought all 4 drinks? How could we do that? Well, in that scenario, with one friend buying all the pretzels and one friend buying all the drinks, we could say 4 times x plus 4 times y. Now, these two expressions here are equal. And if you think about it in terms of what you already know, take 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Let's do it because it's 4. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. The same as adding 2 4 times, you can multiply 2 times 4, and that would give you 8. Okay? So basically, this is the first expression here is like repeated addition. The second is like multiplication. But these are equal. They are equivalent expressions. Okay? They equal the same thing. Now, in this second expression, you have 4 times x because there will be 4 bags of pretzels purchased plus the 4 times y represents the drinks cost. It's important to see here, because we're laying the foundation, important to see here what these variables mean and how we use them to show the problem in mathematical terms. Now, there's a last scenario. Suppose in the same situation that one friend decides to pay for the bag of pretzels and a drink for all 4 friends. Pretty nice person. So what you could do is you could say 4 times the cost of the bag of pretzels plus the cost of the drinks. Now, this expression is also equivalent or equal, because if you take the distributive property of multiplication and you multiply 4 times x, you get 4x, and you multiply 4 times y, you get 4y. So these expressions would be equal or equivalent. Now, this is an introduction lesson, so we're going to continue to build upon this skill. Today, what I would like you to do is the problem that you're working through should look very familiar to this one. But I would also like you to read the next page of your independent workbook, because it's going to explain a little bit more about representing this problem, this word problem here, in 3 different equivalent expressions. Tomorrow, we're going to solve some of these and hopefully take more of an abstract idea and make it more concrete. So, if you haven't checked into office hours, please make sure that you're checking in at least once a week. And it is for participation grade. And work hard, ask questions, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.